Yo, what's going on YouTube? Just Jake here and welcome back to my channel for another GTA Online video. And in today's video we're going to be customizing and reviewing the brand new NIS Savestra, which was just released in the GTA Online. Now, as you can see, this Savestra came from the DOOMSDAY HEIST DLC, and it's also going to cost you $990,000. Let me just say that again. This little Savestra car is going to cost you $990,000 GTA dollars, and I've only got one thing to say: it's got to be fucking good. Because if it's not good, that is a ridiculous price for a car which isn't a supercar. For a start, it's not even a sports car. It's in the sports classics class, I believe. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's in the sports classics class. So it's not a sports car. It's not a high-end sports car. It's definitely not a high-end supercar, and it's costing nearly 1 million GTA dollars. Don't get me wrong, it is a beautiful looking car, and this is right up my street. This is the sort of vehicle I like. I like the old style looking vehicles exactly like this. But for it to be just under 1 million, it's got to be something special. But anyway, we're going to get this purchased. We're going to get into LS Customs, and we're going to start with the sort of customizations we can do to it. So let's get there and see what sort of customizations we can do. So again, what we'll do is, as you pull into LS Customs, you'll see the Savestra is in the sports classic category. And as always, guys, we're going to start the build with 100% body armor. Then we're going to go to the brakes. We're going to get the race brakes, and for the bumper, we're going to start with a front bumper. At the moment, it looks quite nice. The way it is stock, I actually really like the way it looks. So hopefully, we can add to the beauty which it already has, and it doesn't go crazy and make it look fucking stupid. So we do start with a primary splitter. Not a massive fan of splitters. I think it takes away the classic look of it. So yeah, I won't be getting anything like that. So we've got the same sort of thing now as the stock one, but with a lightweight bumper. So it's not like a metal chrome one. I'm assuming that's going to be some sort of fiberglass or carbon fiber, that sort of thing. And then we can just remove it all together, which is pretty cool. That's the same again, but then it removes the holes which was left from the previous bumper. And then we've got the bumper, the lightweight bumper with the splitter, the capped indicators. That's nice, man. I like that one. That's cool. I think that's my favourite so far, the capped indicators. I do like the capped look, and I also like it deleted, and I also like the secondary capped. So I think we're going to go with the primary one, to be honest, because that actually looks really, really good in my opinion. And that's simplistic, right up my street. So yeah, we're going to go with that. So then we're going to move over to the rear bumper. Not so many options for the rear. So then we start with the classic chrome bumper, then we go to the lightweight bumper, then we can remove it all together. Obviously you get the capped bumper, and then you get the bumpers, the primary colour, the chrome. Oh man, you get the chrome surround as well around the lights. That's pretty cool. And then you get the touring bumper, where you get the diffusers there at the bottom. And then yeah, so that's pretty cool. So if you want to go touring, you can get the diffusers at the bottom. You can go full light chrome surround on that one. But I like the capped remove. Again, I think I'm going to match it to the front. So yeah, we're going to go with that bad boy. So next we're going to move on to the chassis. So we've got the roll cage in there, and then we've got the luggage rack with the roll cage. Does the roll cage stay? The roll cage does not stay, so it goes luggage rack, then we get the cage with the rack. Okay, then we've got the lightweight louvers. We've got some louvers on this badass motherfucker. And then we've got the race spec. What does that change? Oh, okay, so we've got the roll cage with the louvers. So there's loads of different variations of different pieces. So obviously you can have the roll cage just by itself, or you can have the luggage rack by itself, or roll cage and the rack together. So that's quite nice. So it's got that. I think we're going to go with the roll cage. So then we're going to move on to the engine. You've got to get the level 4 engine upgrade. Then we've got the exhausts. So at the minute that stock exhaust is absolutely dreadful. So we've got the race exhaust, which isn't much better. The big bore exhaust isn't much better either. That one is fucking ridiculous. That's pretty cool though. The dual exit is really good. And then we've got the rally exhausts, which is my favourite. They look fucking sweet. So we're going to go with them bad boys. So then we're going to move over to the fenders. As you can see at the minute, we've got some bolt-on arches, and they look fucking sweet. But we can skinny them down to make them a little bit smaller. I think I'm in favour of that, to be honest. That looks fucking nice. And then we can move down. We'll get the lightweight skinny fenders. Oh shit! So we can wide body this motherfucker. That looks fucking sweet. Bolt on the wide body, that looks good. So that's the rounded fenders as well, so that makes it look a little bit wider. And we get this, mate, that's awesome. That is awesome. The GT fenders, this looks amazing, but I think we're going to have a splitter on the front for that to work. Do we want this? I don't know if I want the splitter at the front though. I really don't like the split with the front, so I might just go with... Oh no, gotta have that. That's gotta be done, innit? I think that's gotta be done. Yeah man, we're gonna grab the GT fenders for now. We're gonna quickly go back to the front bumper and see what it looks like with the splitter as well. See if it actually, yeah it does, there you go, it all connects nicely. And it actually doesn't look out of place now. So we're gonna get the front split with a tow hook. Should we get a tow hook? Yes we shall, we'll get the splitter with the tow hook. That looks fucking pretty sweet now. That doesn't look out of place, that splitter, now it's got them wide bodies next to it. So now after all that, we're going to go to the grill. Loads of options for the grill. Again, the stock grill looks awesome as it is. Then we've got the chrome surround, then we get some vents, and then we get the chrome surround again. Wow, that's a big change, and I actually really like that lightweight grill. It takes it from the quad headlights to just the dual headlights, so that's fucking sweet. Which one was it? It was this one, the lightweight grill, man. That looks fucking awesome. So we're going to go with that one. So then we're going to move over to the hood. So we've got the stock one obviously, then we've got the same one as the stock but in the secondary colour, same again but in carbon, and then we move on to the vented hoods. They probably look the nicest I think so far, the side vented hood. Oh shit, the exposed turbos, man, that looks fucking nuts, and that's something we haven't had before. Wow, don't know if that looks fucking nuts, and it does look pretty cool, man, but I don't know if I want them. I think these ones are probably my favourite, the side vented hoods. Yeah, we're going to go with that one. So then we're going to move on to the lights. We're going to go into the headlights and purchase the Xeon headlights. So now we're going to go on to the liveries. I'm thinking at the moment, because my vehicle looks very racy, I might go with a livery on this motherfucker. So we'll get the yellow stripe. That actually looks quite cool, quite simplistic, and it looks alright. That's not too bad. But I want something a little bit more extravagant for this vehicle, I think. That one's quite cool, but I think because of the kit, the body kit I've got on it, it kind of makes the Savestra look a bit fucking weird at the bottom. We've got the white stripe, the Anis one, that's quite retro and simple, I like that. Then we've got the classic, I'm not too keen on that one. On this, because I've got a lot of white parts in the livery, we can't really see them all because obviously the car is white, but I think I might go with this classic in this one, man. That looks fucking sweet, and I think I might even keep the car white, I don't know, but we'll get to that anyway. So for now I'm going to purchase the Anis livery. So next we've got the option to change the mirrors. Hopefully we can remove them off the hood and then move them further back, but I don't think we can. We can get rid of them altogether. That is fucking sweet. I'm glad. Oh, we can move them up as well. Yes. So do I want no mirrors, or do I want the chrome classic mirrors? I think I'm going to go with the chrome classic mirrors, man. They look fucking sweet. I'm glad we can remove them off the hood, because that was the one thing about this car that I disliked, was where the wing mirrors were. And now we can remove them all together, or even move them back a little bit. Is sweet, so I'm well happy with that. So now we are going to move on to the respray. I'm going to go into primary colour. I'm going to go classic because I've got a livery and I don't want it to change the colour. And I'm thinking about changing the colour, just because the number 23 has got like a white circle around it, and obviously you can't see it when the car is white. Cream looks quite good, but I need to find a colour which is going to go with white, black and red. And I think I've found it. I'm going to go with the nautical blue. I've been going up and down these colours for ages, like fucking nearly 10 minutes, man, flicking through the different colours to see which colour suits this car the best with this livery. And I think the nautical blue is probably the best one. For now, I mean obviously I can always change it at a later date, but for now I think that's the one I'm going to go with. The nautical blue actually looks pretty good, so yeah, we're going to go with that one. So then we're going to move on to the secondary colour, also going to classic. At the moment it is black, so if we go down we can try and see what it's going to change, and it's just a roll cage on the inside by the looks of it. So in that case I am going to leave it black. So then we're going to move on to the spoiler category, and we've got a shit ton of spoilers, and as you can see it does give you an added traction bonus. So if you're going to use this in a race, it's essential you have a spoiler, because it's going to give you that little bit extra traction. The high ducktail spoiler actually looks quite good. I think the ducktail spoilers are probably going to be the best looking sorts of spoilers for this type of vehicle. See, these ones I'm not a massive fan of. I think they look strange on this vehicle. That's actually not too bad, I suppose. I'm going to go with a bolt-on ducktail. For the suspension, we're going to get the sport suspension. The transmission, we're going to get a race transmission, and we're going to get the turbo tuning. Now for the wheels, guys, we are going to change the wheels. We're going to go into wheel type, and we are going to go to... What are we going to go to? We'll go to tuner. We're going to go stock And we're going to choose these counter steer rims. They look fucking sweet on this car, man. And the reason I went with the tuner category is because you get a higher profile of tyre, and I think that suits this type of vehicle a lot better than what like the sport or the high end would, because it would be a low profile tyre, and I think them sort of wheels are more for the sports cars and the supercars. Whilst we're here, guys, we are going to go into the tyres and purchase the bulletproof tyres, and also we're going to go into the tyre design and purchase the custom tyres. And to finish off the build, as always, we're going to go into the windows and purchase the light smoke window tin. So you go, my bros, there is my build on the brand new Savestra, which was just released into GTA Online with the DOOMSDAY Heist DLC. And as you can see, this vehicle is really nice looking, man. Really, really nice looking. And I'm really, really happy with the way it looks. I don't think that it's going to be worth $990,000. At this point in time, Bruffy hasn't done a testing video on how fast it is in its sports classic class. There's no video yet, so there's no telling on how it performs around a track in a race, because there's no confirmation from Bruffy at the moment. But it looks nice, it looks good. There's a shit ton of customizations, which is good. It's something you want. You see that my arm was just glitching through the door? Look, that was fucking weird. But yeah, overall this car looks amazing. It sounds really good. The customizations on it are something else. I mean, you can make every single Savestra different, so you can't get one looking the same, because there's just so many different customizations you can do to it. So many different body kits, so many different liveries, obviously exhausts, grills, hoods, just so much you can do to it. So that's a plus. The sound of it is a plus. The acceleration is pretty good. As you can see, the top speed is getting there, but it's quite good. The braking seems okay. Obviously the handling is a bit shady because I'm still in the snow at the minute. But overall, man, this car seems really, really good. And for the sports classic class, I think it's expensive for the type of vehicle that it is, because what is the car I am comparing it to? Let's have a quick look in the internet and quickly see what car I'm comparing it to. I know what car it is, I just can't think what it's called. That was released recently, the Retinue. That's the one I'm comparing it to. The Vapid Retinue is very similar looking. It is a lot cheaper at $615,000, and it's pretty good. It performs pretty well in the sports classics class. So if the brand new Savestra doesn't beat the Retinue around a track, I don't know what to say, because very similar. They're very similar to each other, so they look the same, they sound the same, they perform the same. Hopefully the Savestra is going to be a lot faster around a track than the Retinue, because it is a lot more expensive. Just looking at it though, like I've said, there's so much customization. So if you want a unique looking vehicle with a lot of customization, it sounds well, it performs well, go and buy it, man. If you've got the money, go and buy it. But if you're hard up for cash, if you have to grind to buy this vehicle, I'd suggest waiting a little while and for like a testing video to come out and see how it performs around a track, in my opinion. So that is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please smash a like, and if you haven't already, why not subscribe to my YouTube channel for more GTA 5 content. And until next time, guys, I'm out. Adios.